I was in a place where I wasn't really sure with teaching, which is what I'm currently studying, primary teaching. I just kind of needed something that I needed to have some comfort in, that I can rely on that being an area where I'm like, yeah, I want to go and dive into that, industry, dive into that world. And even before that, been seeing yourself, we've been seeing each other, and as a client of yours, I was just so interested in what you had to say and what you brought to the table. It was nothing like any other psychologist that I had seen, any other school counselor, any other person that I had seen talking about personal development and just life in general. It was nothing like that. It was really just beautiful, really actually understanding myself, and the processes of all the processes of what's going inside was actually like insane for me to start understanding. I didn't like the abstract stuff that came with being a psychologist. I wanted to know exactly where the thoughts were coming from, where the actions, the habits were coming from. And I guess I was interested in that as a client of yours. And then I guess going through the course and coming out of it, it's just expanded everything like so much, broader. It's put me in a place where not only do I have this understanding of myself, of biological system, psychological system, and my systems and skill sets, and how I can create a balanced life for myself, but it's given me the understanding and the actual practical strategies on how to coach other people, how to actually help other people live a balanced, enjoyable, and purposeful life. Like, that's an incredible gift. So many parts put into one, but it all makes sense. Like, I think it's all makes sense. It was something I was curious about, all of this stuff, before I saw you and before doing this course. But after the course, it's like, oh, like I want to hit the ground running and keep learning more and keep doing more with life. This is incredible. Like, this is like honestly like life-changing stuff that I'm seeing. I'm like so happy that my timeline has worked, that I'm a part of this. It's made me so excited. Even like years before this, I was in a very suicidal state and didn't have much direction. And something like this, like, just gives you so much direction, gives you so much comfort in knowing what's going on inside and what is actually happening, and knowing that you can go out and help other people take control of their lives and just live better. It really is purposeful, this course. It gives you a sense of purpose. The stuff that you teach others is incredibly beneficial for yourself. It's life, it's personal development, it's working with humans and reminding yourself that you're human as well. Really understanding the why of everything, why you would eat certain foods and why you would go out and be in nature and get sunlight, why you would connect with human beings more, why you would breathe a certain way. Understanding the why of that is like the game changer. It really is like the game changer of New Paradigm. You could have just given this stuff to us and be like, go do it. But you actually gave us the understanding of the process of what happens when we breathe, or what happens when we breathe in the box breathing, like a real simple one, like the box breathing. What happens when we build up our CO2 tolerance? Actually understanding the why really puts the car in front of us for us to drive. We're not just a passenger anymore. We're really in there and understanding everything. So I'd say the why has been like the most important thing that I've learned. And then further in that, like just a biological system, all the determinants of that, with your sleep and your exercise and the human connection and, your caffeine, alcohol, or any other stimulants, your just the lifestyle, just overall your lifestyle factors, and understanding how they play a role in your health and your prosperity. It's so simple, but it just makes a lot of sense. If there's some complex things that you talk about, you still put it in a very simple, digestible way, and you make it in a way that we can make that simple and digestible for other people. It's logical, but we're not just reading off a script where, being anecdotal with it. We're being very authentic in how we talk to people as you have been authentic with us. So keeping it very simple. It's human connecting with another human and just trying to better that person. Oh, do it. Really. I started it when I was in the midst of a placement for teaching, and I had a uni subject on top of that. It was a lot of stress at that time, but this didn't add any stress. So it doesn't matter how much stress you already have in your life with doing uni work, or if you're working full time and you have other things to manage, or if you have a bunch of responsibilities to manage, like this does not drain you in any way. This is an energizing course. This is a exciting thing to learn. So do it, 100% do it. If you don't do it, if I didn't do it, those months ago, I wouldn't have done it now. I wouldn't be signing up now. You got to do it. It's such a beneficial course. It just helps you see life in a new positive, or a new light, really. It just helps you see life in a new light. So do it. There's no real reason why you shouldn't. This stuff is transformational. I'd recommend it like 1,000,000%.